Welcome back here on your Friday morning. Time now, we'll call it about 6:21. It is chilly out there. It's cold. We'll be down in the upper 20s. It feels more like the teens to low 20s because of that breeze. And even this afternoon, we only top out in the low 40s. And the winds are going to be an issue even later today. So that wind chill will be a factor throughout the day. If you're heading out to the high school football games, Friday night lights, blankets, gloves, hats, hoodies, hot chocolate, coffee. It's going to be cold. Temps start in the 40s, end up in the 30s primarily for most areas. Thayer Central taking on Tri-County, Holdridge taking on McCook. It's going to just be a very cold night for football. And then of all times for the Huskers to have to travel north to take on Minnesota, it had to be this weekend. Snow during the day should wind down as we get towards kickoff, but temps only in the 30s. It'll be windy, making that wind chill a factor during the game. It's not going to be very comfortable up to our north because that's where that upper level low is headed. That's the low that brought us this cold weather, that brought the snow, heavy snow in the Dakotas. It will settle up into the northern part of the country, eventually up into the Great Lakes. It's still going to be influencing our weather. It's going to help keep our temps below average, even into early next week, but it's also going to keep the moisture out of our region, so we'll settle into a nice, much-needed quiet stretch of weather for that fall harvest. We are starting off low to mid-20s, 30s in the east. By this afternoon, anywhere from the 30s up north to the mid-40s across northern Kansas. But once again, those winds will be right back at it. Not as bad as yesterday, but gusts of over 30 to 35 are going to be a possibility throughout the day again today, which means, yes, it's cold and it's going to feel even colder. Step outside this morning, it feels like 15 in Holdridge. You've got a wind chill factor of 22 in York, 11 in Thedford, 16 Ord. It's just cold. Make sure those kids are ready for it when they head out the door. They're going to need those heavier coats because even this afternoon, despite the sunshine, it's going to be windy. Temperatures 25 degrees below normal. So, yeah, it's a cold afternoon. Another cold night on the way. We'll dip down below freezing again tonight, but we'll start to rebound tomorrow. We'll get highs back up close to 60. It's still going to be breezy, especially in the northern part of the state, but at least those temps are starting to come up a bit. Today about 43. We're supposed to be at 67. Yeah. We'll talk about a cold day. Tonight we'll drop down to 28 for the low tonight, and then again tomorrow we do take that next little step back up. Highs today, low to mid 40s, some 30s up to the north. But that 7-day forecast holds some much needed quiet weather. We are not tracking moisture chances until maybe the end of next week into the weekend. So we should have a nice 7-day stretch here where things will be dry. That wind will help to dry things out a bit, so hopefully you can get back out in the fields pretty quickly.
And a 70.
I know, right? Doesn't that just brighten your day?
It does.
It really does.
National Sausage Pizza Day and a light at the end of the tunnel for winter.
Exactly.
Thanks, Tim.